Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I can. How's it going?
Yeah, cool. So the guy, yeah, man, is going on awesome. So the guys are not here yet. I just wanted to maybe if we could hop on and maybe chit chat a bit about those guys. But yeah,
Yep.
so I just like yeah, so I just wanted you to hop on like a bit early than those guys. So yeah,
Yeah, no, that's fair. I was trying to see if you wanted to set up like 10 minutes ago. But so you said $3,500 at a 30% split, right?
yeah,
Okay. So the way we can get these guys moving tonight is if they're unsure about it, what I'll do is I'll say $3,200 right now, and we'll do 30% on the back end. But I want you to lead this call, and then when you do an introduction of who I am, then we'll do a split back and forth. So you kind of guide the first part as an introduction, and then you introduce who I am, and I'll
okay, okay.
say,
Who you want me to be? Oh, sorry, who you want to be? Like, what? Like, is there anything specific that you want me to call you? That you are like ahead of what? So something?
you can say anything you want, but I would just say I'm a partner
Yeah.
at Raw Solar, and I am one of the business partners at Raw Solar.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So tell me kind of what you did for your guarantee so we can get everything specific. And you showed them a demo and everything, right?
Yeah, everything, everything.
Okay, cool. So run down numbers by me real quick. So I am very transparent and I'm ready to kill this with you. So what are they so unsure about? Just
They they were
the
not unsure.
quality and the volume?
Yeah, so they were like, okay, so there is a gray area in which if you guys don't perform, what is the refund policy? Like, what simply like if you guys can't perform at what you are saying, then like what happens then? Do you guys refund the money or what? And then I said that like like if that is a performance issue by our side, yes, there is kind of the refund policy that if we like if we take your money and don't do anything, then certainly there is. But then they started pushing on it, saying that oh no no like specifically what number of leads would you guys not provide in that case I can refund. So that's why I was like, okay, I don't want to say something that may get
So
yeah.
he wants to dispute and stuff. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I thought that I was lacking a bit of authority as well. So I thought like if I will get someone like you on the call, that would be a much more reassuring for them. It's like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna
Fair enough. So what I'll say is I'll pretty much just say, so after our 90 days, if you're not happy with us and you're not closing this amount of deals with us, then you guys can just either see if you guys want to renew contract or if you just want to end contract right there.
Okay, so yeah, sure, you can take care of that. I'm going to send them the Zoom link because the guy
Go
just
ahead.
texted me. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. The name of the guy is Austin and his partner Jay. Okay.
Jay, yeah,
Yeah.
did my research.
Just send them the link. They would be hopping on any time.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm adding them.
All right.
Hey Austin.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Can you clearly hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How's it going, man?
Here, hold on one sec. I gotta put on. Can you hear me? Can you say something real quick?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that was better. Perfect. I sent Jay the link. He should be hopping on in a second.
No problem, man. Yeah, so I just wanted to introduce you to Ryan. He's one of the business partners at Raw Solar. So yeah, Ryan, meet
Hey, Ryan.
Austin.
Pleasure to meet you, Austin.
Nice to meet you too, man.
So you guys are in
So,
Baltimore, huh?
yeah, we're based out of Baltimore, Maryland, essentially.
Nice area, man. I love that area.
Absolutely. Are you over in Utah as well?
Yeah, this is
Very nice.
I'm based out of Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City, nice. So I'm hopefully Jay's gonna hop on here in a second.
Yeah, let's have him jump on, and then we can jump into some questions. I hear you guys have a few questions.
Yeah. I actually was just visiting a friend who is dealing with some medical stuff, so I'm heading back to the house now, but Jay should be hopping on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I see him. I'm gonna add him.
Okay, great.
Hi, Jay. I think he's muted. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey,
There
guy.
he is.
Hey. Hi, Jay. How's it going, man?
Very good. How's it going, you guys?
That's going awesome. So meet Ryan. He's one of the partners at Raw Solar. So,
Hey Ryan.
okay. Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Jay.
Nice to meet you. Austin, you on the line too?
I am indeed.
Cool.
Cool,
How do we
gentlemen.
begin?
So I hear you guys have a few questions for us. I'm here to clarify that, and we can go over kind of some expectations and what we do for everything to launch and our referral systems. I know he has told you a little bit about it, but I will have a little bit more detail on that. So
Yeah, absolutely. I guess I can kind of kick it off, and Jay, you can kind of add any more context. But essentially, what we're really looking for, I mean, we've been through it, whether it was solar exclusive or solar cheat code or energy bill cruncher. Like, we've done these different buying lead programs, and we're just kind of at this point where, you know, here we go again. You know what I mean? Like, and we want something to work, of course. So the real thing for me is making sure that, you know, our skepticism has led us to a point where it's, you know, the business model is get 3,500 from 5 companies a month and you guys have a solid business. You know what I mean? And like, you know, understanding that this is a long-term thing. So for me, it's really the protection and understanding what that 3,500 is getting us and how that all looks. And the other side of it really comes down to, you know, me maybe a little bit more than Jay. I would love to get an understanding of how, you know, do you guys already have relationships in our market? How are you guys doing it? And how is it different than me going and setting up a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad or whatever the case may be?
Oh, okay. So he didn't explain our lead flows and everything
properly.
properly.
No, he explained that it's relationships with roofers and real estate agents, but I kind of would like to get a little more granular on that.
Cool. Yeah, no. So the way we have it is we have systems in place with our partnered like sister companies. So the other owner actually owns a very successful real estate business, and he has connections all around the United States with real estate agents, and we have an opted in software, which is an automatic text message software through email and texting. And they opt into that after our real estate agents give us the referral. And then we kind of nurture them and warm them up from there. And then we have a team, which is part of our 30 associates on the company. And what we do is once we qualify people, we kind of pre-screen them, and then we send them directly over via appointment or a live transfer, if you've ever heard that term.
Yeah, we're familiar with that.
So what the $3,500 guarantees you is we get you these X amount of deals, but we want to strategically work out a partnership on the back end of things. And so how you guys think we're like a regular agency, we don't actually collect on a monthly basis. What we do is we do that for a 3-month guarantee of 90 days. And then from that point, if you guys are closing 10, 15 deals a month with us on a basis, we just collect on the back end after our 90 days. So we put we put the $3,500 up front as kind of a deposit in your name and our name. So we're using that money to build out relations with our real estate agents and referrals from our roofers, because we pay per appointment for those. So those are our highest quality ones, but we also have other forms. We don't use like Facebook or anything like that, because Facebook ROI is fluctuating beyond belief. It's not even funny. What we do for Facebook is a little bit of retargeting. So if someone falls off the back end, we retarget with Facebook. But we don't really have a lot of people fall off the back end because we nurture them with our team.
And then what is like, this isn't a national thing, right? So we would tell you our company works in Maryland, and we would be like exclusively getting Maryland things. So my question would be, do you guys have anyone in Maryland? And if not, what's the ramp up time to get from where we are today to, you know, a good amount of leads?
So what are your guys' goals? What is your monthly goal for appointments and closed deals? Just so I can get an understanding and I don't set any false expectations, because I don't like setting any false numbers whatsoever. I like being very transparent with you guys.
Jay, what would you say?
You said your name's Ryan, right?
Yes.
Ryan, what do you mean by that exactly? The goals for to get out of you, or goals in general? What do you mean?
So what do you guys want for appointments? How many are you guys looking? Because I know the more the better, but I mean, you want quality over quantity.
Right.
That's a tricky question for sure.
It is a tricky question, because obviously the short answer is there's the sky's the limit. I mean, if leads are coming in, I'm going to sell them. I mean, not to toot my horn, I'm one of the top guys here, and I close at about 70%. So if it's a decent lead, it's going to sell. And Austin knows, and Austin is the same deal. He works and I work about 70 hours a week. So I don't think there's ever going to be a shortage. We're not going to say, hey, Ryan, turn that spigot off. We're selling too many.
Because we have some partnered agents that work with us on that side of things, and their solar reps can actually handle some of the volume we throw at them. Like, we have a partnered rep in California, and we've been throwing them 10 appointments a week, and they can't even close half of those deals that we throw at them.
Yeah, 10 a week would be fun.
Yeah, if me and him were each running 5 a week, we would have no problem.
Okay, so the ramp up period is about 2.5 weeks, because it's a warm up period and we connect our referral systems. So if you guys decide you want to move forward with this right now, we would start building out everything on our back end. We have a CRM that we build out for you guys. It's a simple Trello board. And so whenever someone gets moved over in our opportunities tab, we move them over to another part, and it will move them over on your guys' side. But when you guys connect with the prospect, I want you guys to be able to move it over to, like, you guys are quoting them or you're about to close the deal. So then we don't actually have to start sending them out like appointment reminders or anything like that, because we have automations on the back end when people get moved over to different parts of our automations. That's understandable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the appointment gets set, and then it's on us to track in the Trello board where it's going, so that we're not, on a call with someone and they're getting a email that says, "Hey, we missed you."
Exactly. So we have automations on the back end of things, and so you move people over on the Trello board, and then it will stop our automations. So we have a nurture set up on the back end, but we also have a team of 30 people who call people and qualify them with simple little pre-screening. So we have 4 stages of qualifications. One would just be a simple online form like every other lead gen company does. We have to do it for a little bit of just like weeding out the people that are going to waste your time. The next one would be, we have a call center, and then we have our software. So once they hit our call center and they're actually in market, we nurture them if they're not hitting one of your qualifications. So say their credit score is just a little low and they're about to pay off their car payment, then it's going to go back up, and then we can actually get them booked as an appointment for later on in the next month.
So then you talked about 2 things as well that I was very interested about. The first was and this is actually, I think D was talking to us about this, that potentially we could look to supply some of the leads that we've already generated over the last year and build out campaigns for that to get the ball rolling quickly.
Yes, we could. So what our system does is we have like a full-on nurture setup, and we have an actual introduction system. So everyone from our team, if you have X amount of leads, so how many leads are we talking then, guys?
Well, it depends on if we're just talking about internet leads generated or people who have been.
We can get anyone you give us, as long as you give us
forward
every detail. We get their email, we get their phone number, then part of our team can actually call them, and we can qualify them and set up an appointment for you guys. So technically our team is going to be appointment setters for you guys.
Okay. Jay, what else you got? I'm walking in the front door now, Jay, so I'm going to hang up on here and I'll just be over on Jay's phone.
I don't know. You might have answered this for Austin. Austin's kind of the king of the logistics of all this. I'm kind of a cut and dry.
That's fair, man.
Set up the lead, I'll knock it dead kind of guy. So, and again, you might have answered this for Austin, but is there exclusivity on these leads coming in?
Yes. So we don't have any partnered solar reps in your guys' area. We target by zip codes. So specific zip codes that you guys want to work in, then you just give us that on an onboarding form. So if you guys want to move forward with us tonight, I would send you that onboarding form. We would get you to sign the contract. You would be able to read everything like that, look over logistics there. And then what you would do is you just fill out our inbound sales agent thing. So then we can qualify people, and then we work directly from that area code.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very exclusive. They're not people that have been like thrown around. So when we connect with our referral system, that partner real estate agent or roofer is working directly with us. So they give us those direct referrals, and we just throw them through your guys' appointments.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the only hesitancy I have would be the same, and any obstacle you've probably heard from anybody else you've talked to. You know what I mean? It's the upfront 3,500. It's always in the back of my mind. Well, what happens if leads don't come through? What's the guarantee here? Because we just lost 3,500. You know what I mean? It's
not it's not the 3,500 as much as it's really are we just pissing money away with another company? We did 5,000 with this company, 2,500 with this company.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys have had a lot of success with lead gen companies. So I get it. I get where you guys are a little skeptical. What we do on our contract, we can do a guarantee of what you guys want for leads, but I wouldn't say it would be like that. What I would do is work with us for 90 days, see how you like it, and then say you're not closing enough deals with us, then we can actually just work out a negotiable term.
So what's the bottom line as far as out of pocket again?
So to get started,
I'm back to ground zero here.
To get started, what did you say it was, D? You said 3,500 because you cut them a deal?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay. So usually we charge $4,200 for a 3-month contract, but I guess D gave you guys a discount at 3,500, and then would you say 30% on the back end?
Yes,
I did. Is that fair with you guys?
And that 3,500 is for 3 months?
Yes. So that's 3 months. If you guys are killing it with us and you're loving our system, then we just work strategically right from a straight partnership right after that. We take that money in the beginning just to get everything started, connect our referral systems, and use that money to buffer and get you guys these appointments in general.
Got it. So after that 3 months, would it be another 3,500?
If you guys aren't hitting the bracket, yes. So the bracket is we like to have people closing about 10 to 15 deals with us on a monthly basis. We can throw volume at you guys. Trust me, we can throw volume.
So I'm sorry to be naive here. So if we are closing deals are coming at us, we're knocking them dead. What happens to the 3,500 after 3 months?
because we're giving them 30% on the back end. So if they're making
so
enough
it's
sales,
potentially
Yes.
more than
then
3,500.
they're going to make more on that anyway.
I got
Yes, so it would be strategically a partnership right after that on the back end. So a week after install, it would just be collected off of that. So once you move someone over in the pipeline on your guys' Trello board, then we would know exactly when you
So,
guys are
okay.
closing that deal.
So another question I have is, what is it? 30% of the gross that's sold. Is that how it works?
No, it's your guys' total that you take home. So it's not like the
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
total
what I
of
meant.
your
30%
Okay.
of the gross
Yeah,
commission.
we don't make
I-
30%.
no.
Yeah.
I meant 30% of the
What?
commission. Yeah, but my I guess my question is, sometimes we make next to nothing. In other words, if I'm in a competitive environment, I don't make the same commission I normally would.
Yes.
Sometimes
So
I make a couple $100 at best.
yeah.
How does
And
that work?
those deals, you just have to update us that and let us know. Because I mean, you write down on what you guys quote the people at and the board, and what we will do is I can talk to my partner and we can work directly from just a split. So say a deal is under like a 2K mark, then we would just take out 250 or 500.
Got it.
We like to work with you guys, so we kind of like to work out on like a custom commission structure later on. So you guys are killing it with us. We actually lower the commission structure.
And just to give you guys some context, like I know this isn't going to change much for you, and it's kind of the same way for you guys. I'm sure people talk a big game on these calls, and
Yeah.
and then they can't take appointments. But Jay's a beast. Like I'm fairly confident Jay sells the most solar in the state. If not, he's up there. I mean, 20, 25 deals a month pretty consistently, and I'm trying to get where he is. So from a volume standpoint and a closing standpoint, I definitely think if this works, like let's say week 3, we're starting to hit 10 leads a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this could work out.
No, I mean, my fear is none of that after the first quarter, assuming leads are coming in. And I am probably the most honest person you'll ever meet. It sounds like this is kind of an honest system, or my only fear is that I'm dropping 3,500 and the leads just aren't coming in those first 3 months. I don't know what happened in the past 2 months. Some, these lead generating companies are blaming it on the election and taking bandwidth up, and the cost of ad space is higher, and they can't get an ad to save Adam because politicians are advertising. Whatever the case is, the leads just have dried up immensely. So that would be my only fear, is the upfront cost of 3,500. What happens on paper if these leads don't come in? Because if you guys are rocking it those first 3 months, it'll be a fantastic relationship both ways.
Uh-huh. So what I can say is your contract doesn't start, like your 3 months doesn't start until you get your first appointment. And so from that point in time, if you guys are getting X amount of deals, then we can actually just work straight from there. But say you guys only close like 1, maybe 2 deals with us, we can actually just work out where you get your money back, as long as it covers the ad spend. Because we do have a little bit of ad spend when we try to retarget people. But most of our stuff is not on Facebook, like other lead gen companies. You've probably spoken to quite a few people on that side of things. We actually moved away from that a long time ago because the conversion rate was awful.
Yeah.
And question for you, because one of the things that's just hurts our heart is when we get a lead notification, and you guys have a really good system, kind of model, because as you know, you've got a spreadsheet full of leads, you've got a bunch of work to do, and 3 out of 10 leads are buried in shade. So this is a situation where all these leads are vetted by people who kind of know a little bit more about solar in that regard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because there's a lot of issues in Maryland. There's a lot of rooftop setbacks that now exist in certain counties. I know we're targeting certain zip codes, but it's made it a little bit difficult, more so in the past 4 months than my entire 8 years of doing this, where the 3-foot fire lanes across the roof, so sometimes the roof might be too small. The leads we're getting from some of these companies, I mean, you can't get more than 8 panels up there when 16 panels is our minimum. Or we've had a couple leads where the house already had solar.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And so typically your leads that you guys are sending through are people who just got a new roof recently and people who bought their house recently?
Yeah, so most of them are first-time home buyers or HOA properties from our real estate side of things. The other one is just they're actually getting their roof done and they're an awesome candidate for solar. but we also do other systems on the back end. So we actually target directly from our numbers that we get from our real estate agents, and we actually have them opted into like an introduction of who we are. So if you guys decide you want to work with us, we build out everything on the back end of an automations thing for you. And what we do is we just collect data from there and book appointments directly from there also. So all of your opportunities, all of your leads directly go right into your Trello board. So we set up Zaps on the back end. If you guys know what Zapier is.
I've used Zapier.
I don't even know what Trello board is. You have all
Yeah,
that?
I got. I'll take care of that stuff. Don't worry about that.
No worries. It sounds like you're the logistics guy though anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm the tech guy who needs to get better at sales. He's the sales guy who doesn't give a shit about the tech.
Nailed it.
I like it. That's a good partnership right there.
So one of the last questions, I'm sure it won't be the last, but question for you on the transition from, like, let's say we're doing live transfers. If you guys are saying that's the best way to go, talk to me about the transition. What is the customer's perspective of, okay, you're great. Now I'm going to transfer you over to.
So here, let me give you this. So what we can do is say you guys are not able to take a live transfer. We can book an appointment if they hit your voicemail. And we book an appointment directly on your guys' calendar. So if you guys wanted to move forward with us today, we would have to get one of your guys' calendars and set up directly things from there. But yeah, live transfers, our conversion rate is almost 42%.
I think that good.
Compared to just setting appointments where people kind of fall off. But we like to do a little bit of both. So the way a live transfer works on our side of things is we call the lead after they agree and they want to meet with you guys. We do a simple introduction over the phone. And what we do is I say, oh, hey, I've got Jay who wants to speak to you. And then I pass it off to you guys. It's a three-way call with someone from our team. And then you guys can go in and qualify them directly over the phone.
My question is more the transition. Does like from a customer's perspective, how
they know
does that
exactly who you are.
They'll know who we are.
Yes. So we do an introduction of who you guys are and how you're going to help them.
Okay.
Who we are as far as the company we work for, and
yes.
Like, are you guys buttering them up about Solar Energy World, the company?
We can, yes. So we build out everything on a custom client basis. So what you guys have for an offer. So say if you guys have like a crazy offer, like one of our other partnered agents out here is they have an offer that beats pretty much everyone out here in Salt Lake City. And so what we've done on the back
just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing.
Let's pause there for a quick sec.
I don't even care more so just out of curiosity, so I understand the concept. What kind of offer are they offering out in Utah?
We don't do like the regular PPA loans or anything like that. We actually, my good buddy actually does like very cheap styled solar panels, and so he works with people who are trying to like flip houses and stuff. So he actually does it as like an investment side of things also. And so he has kind of a very strategic offer. I can't really tell you the logistics of it.
No, that's fine, Ryan. I'm in the spirit of beating a dead horse. Are you going to have access to things that we provide you about us that the customer will get from the person on the phone?
We can. So everything works directly on your guys' side. So if you want us to qualify people for, say, anything else later on, so say if you guys were partnered with Brinks or something and you guys can do any surveillance or anything, we can actually qualify them from that. But what we like to do is we build data off and then we slowly optimize and make things even better for you guys later on. You get what I'm saying?
I think so.
So
I get you not wanting to share the offer. I guess what I think both of us were thinking was, are you talking about, that we offer a PPA, or are you talking about, that we have?
No, so how you guys originally like pitch people. So you guys have very competitive marketing tactics, of course, right? Mm-hmm. And you guys are really good at what you do. So you've got to beat your competition. So what we can do is we can actually mention that over the phone if you want us to. You just have to.
Okay, so there's bullets that we can provide you.
Yes. So that's all part of our qualifications form. You just write that down, and then what we do is we work strictly from that.
Got it.
That's what I was trying to explain. Sorry, my brain's a little fried today.
Well, I just
Not
say
too many
we
calls.
have a whole inside sales team that they kind of set the leads up, but they're equipped
They're
to
doing the same thing.
They're doing the same thing, but they're equipped to handle. And oh yeah, the company's amazing. Jay's amazing. He's been doing it for years and years. Like they just have a craft that they've honed. But if we can somehow put these down in bullet points, the number one company in Maryland, A+ rated, all that bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can even get us kind of what your guys' inside sales agents do, and then we can actually replicate
No one
it.
knows what they do.
Yeah.
You don't even have recorded calls, nothing.
No, there's a disconnect there. Some of them are really good, but bottom line is that the company is amazing, and there's a lot of bullet points we have that we'd like to share with whoever's taking these calls.
Yeah. So what we would do is if you guys decided you wanted to move forward with us, we actually just put one of our associates from our company into your guys' CRM, and then we've actually had people call them directly from that side of things. So we qualify them, pre-screen them a little bit. We don't do all of your guys' qualifications because we like to have them on the phone with you for that side of things because it makes it more transparent and it makes it more reliable. And so you guys get a little bit more report from them.
Got it.
So we can set up like live transfers or we can book appointments. So say you miss one of the live transfers, we'll book an appointment calendar for say the next day at 2 p.m.
Austin, how do they have our calendar?
You would.
They'll just integrate. What do you guys use, Calendly or Schedule
Yes.
Once?
So Calendly, if you have Calendly, we love to use Calendly, and then we just
that?
integrate it into our side of things.
I got Calendly set up. So yeah, we'll be fine on that.
Marvelous. Any other questions, gentlemen?
I don't think so.
I'm good.
Cool. So how do you guys want to proceed?
What's typically the next step?
Contract after D guides you through the onboarding.
Yeah, so what I could do is I could actually give you guys access to my PC and you guys can take care of the payment right now, live on this call. And then I will send you guys the contract and then we can move forward with that. Is that right, Ryan?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys on Zoom, you guys know that you guys can control his PC directly, right?
Yeah, we're familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we give you guys the card though, I want to see the agreement.
Okay. Let me pull up the contract then. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get them real quick. Let me just put your guys' information in here so then it's more proper real quick. And then I'll just email it. All right, so you want to pull that up real quick though, D?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so what do you want me to pull up?
Just pull up the onboarding form real quick.
Yeah,
and then
sure.
I'll get everything written out on the contract form.
Okay, so do you want me to share my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen right now?
All right, we're good.
Yeah. So you guys can see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Are you giving us control or something?
Yeah. So as you guys said that you want to see the agreement,
Yeah,
so
Yep.
yeah. So Ryan is actually filling out the personal
I
information
gotcha.
about you guys. So yeah, it makes more sense.
You guys normally have people that just send you $3,500 before the contract comes over? I'm just curious.
Yeah. So things kind of work
So
simultaneously. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Ryan.
yeah, usually they fill out just this form. If they don't want to pay us right then and there, it automatically sends them out the contract, and then they go over that, and then they pay us right after the contract signed.
Yeah.
I got it.
That's
Yeah.
If that's the way you want to do it, that's fine too.
Yeah. I got so confused. It was like, so yeah, we'll charge the card and then we'll send over the agreement.
No,
was
that's
like-
not what I was going for, guys. I was just trying to get your guys' information, and then you just.
I literally muted the screen and said, "Wait a minute, they just kind of sold us, and now we got to give them $3,500. We have no idea what we're doing."
So what I can do is actually we can just send you this form, and then we can have you sign this. But I want to jump on and guide you guys through this contract, but I need
Perfect.
to write it out real quick for you guys.
Okay.
I just have to put in your information, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Thank you. We're going up. Grab the bourbon. Grab the bourbon.
Hey, gentlemen. So who wants to be name holder on this contract then?
I guess do Austin.
Just Austin? Okay.
Yeah, he went upstairs, but let's just do Austin.
Okay. Do you want to just drop in his email real quick into the chat real quick? Just,
I don't know if he wants his work email or his personal. Give me 1 second.
I actually have his email that I can drop into, but I don't know if
Okay.
that is the
Just drop
email
it in
he
there.
wants. But yeah, but I will. Okay.
If it's a personal email, then definitely. If it's a work email, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
When-
it's AAAaltman@solarenergyword.com. So
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just double make sure.
yeah, sure.
okay.
I can see that
No,
we
they
don't have.
work email on file. You want that?
Ryan, do you
That's
want
fine.
to
Yeah,
pull
work
up a
email.
new meeting, bro? As I can see that we don't have a lot of time on this one. So Ryan, can you start a new meeting and we can jump on that?
Yeah, not a problem. Sorry, just talking to partners,
Yeah, sure.
talking to the team. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link, and then you can send it to these guys.
Yes. So cool. No problem. Just start a new meeting. Oh, actually you can't because you're in this one. Okay, so as soon as I get the link, I'm going to send it to you guys and we can hop on a second call as we don't have a lot of time on this one, okay?
Yeah, that works. If you're sending a new Zoom link,
Yeah.
not to get confusing, can you send the Zoom link to my email address since we're using my computer?
Okay, so I can text this to Austin, but yeah, I can do it as well.
That's fine.
Yeah, just text it to me. I'll send it to him.
Cool, man, cool. So I'm going to hop off and send it to you guys.
Sounds good. Thanks.